Simon Cowell is a TV personality. He's best known for his judging in shows like America's Got Talent, Britain's Got Talent, and many more. He's also known for his harsh and truthful judging. With that in mind, it's not super common that Simon gets on his feet for auditions. Welcome to Film Focus. In this video, we're going over 10 best performances that took Simon off of his feet. Before we begin, remember to drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and wait to find out who made it to number 1. Number 10. The Wildcats. This audition was of a large cheer team called the Wildcats. They very quickly jumped into it and performed. There were flips, spins, and so many different advanced moves. It was very high energy and impressive. It was definitely all-star cheer level, and something you definitely wouldn't see every day from a cheer team. It seemed like the judges agreed, as they received a standing ovation from all of the judges, including Simon. Number 9. Courtney Hadwin. This audition was of a 13-year-old girl who was singing. Upon first walking on stage, she seemed very shy and nervous. She was pretty quiet and just seemed like she thought she was a little bit out of her element. However, once she started singing, it was like she had turned into a whole new person. She sang Hard to Handle by the Black Crowes, a very unexpected song choice. The judges were immediately blown away and ended up giving her a standing ovation. Not only that, but she was also given the golden buzzer by Howie. It's pretty safe to say that this audition was extremely jaw-dropping. Number 8. Brandon Leake. This audition was of a man who recited some poetry that he had written. He was actually the first poet to be on the show. In his pre-audition interview, he talked a lot about his sister and how much he loves her. Once he got to the stage and started reciting his poetry, it was revealed that his sister actually passed away many years ago. Once he had finished, Simon and Howie gave him a standing ovation. His poetry was so touching and beautiful that it actually also received the golden buzzer from Howie. With all this in mind, it's definitely one of the best acts that we've seen in a while.
Caring for someone so much that you can't imagine living life without them. Staring at a grave like, how about I trade my 6 feet for yours, but that's not real.
And you moved me to do this.
They speak of a better place. They speak of peace.
Number 7. Siobhan Nitio. In this audition, she sang a song that she had wrote herself. Siobhan was actually a 2-time Olympic runner. However, her boyfriend at the time, who is now her husband, was also training for the Olympics when he had an accident. His foot slipped and he ended up falling, which resulted in him becoming paralyzed from the neck down. Siobhan immediately decided to retire, as she didn't want to compete without him. Siobhan now writes music for him, and it's helped them both during this very difficult time. Not only was it a very touching story, but her voice was genuinely amazing. Simon ended up on his feet, and it's safe to say that she went through.
Through the years that we had together, built a love that would...
Very good. Very good.
Thank you.
Number 6. Jacob Velasquez. He originally auditioned by playing a song that he wrote on the piano. However, he ended up moving to the drums, which were previously hidden behind some curtains, and he played along to Centuries by Fall Out Boy. However, even before his performance, Jacob explained why he wanted to be on the show in the first place. He talked about how he has PDD-NOS, which is similar to Asperger's but with a speech delay. He explained how he wanted to show America that with some hard work, you can always make your dream happen, no matter the obstacles. He had also made a vision board and showed that to the judges, and he explained that he had never been one to just sit and wait, but rather go and take what he wanted. His great outlook and his amazing performance ended his audition with a standing ovation from all judges. Number 5. Waffle Crew. This was a dance crew that performed. They were all from New York, and in their pre-audition interview, they talked about where they grew up. They said that it was a very unsafe place, and that a member of their crew actually got shot and passed away there. They talked about wanting to be a positive influence on the younger generation. On stage before performing, they also talked about how they wanted to donate, more than they were currently able to their city. By the end of the audition, Simon was on his feet. Not only that, but he actually ended up giving them the golden buzzer. It's pretty obvious to say that this group impressed Simon.
I will never ever forget. Simon, what made you push this golden buzzer for this amazing young man?
Number 4. Christina Ray. This audition was of Christina singing. Before she started, she talked about how when she was pregnant with her son, she was actually living in her car. Now that her son had been born, she was living with some family members. She talked about how she wanted to get her own place that was not just a house, but a home for her son and her. She then started to sing, and it seemed like the audience was completely blown away. However, it seemed like Simon wasn't so sure, and he ended up requesting her second song. After the second song, Simon ended up on his feet and agreed that she is extremely talented. She even ended up receiving the golden buzzer from Heidi. Number 3. Darcy Lynn. This was of a 12-year-old girl, and she was singing while ventriloquizing. Not only was she a very good ventriloquist, but her singing was amazing. Once her audition was over, all of the judges as well as most of the audience were on their feet. Not only did everyone love it, but Mel B actually ended up giving her the golden buzzer. Not only did she end up receiving the golden buzzer, but Darcy actually ended up going all the way to the finale, and she ended up winning all of season 12. It's pretty safe to say that she's extremely talented. Number 2. Voices of the City. This audition was of a large group of people singing. They were all people who were homeless. The program that made the group receives donations to try and get some of the people off of the streets and out of poverty and homelessness. Not only was it a great cause for the group to even be started, but the singing itself was very moving. One of the singers even started speaking in the middle of the song, and it was something that was very unique and touching. By the end of the performance, everyone was on their feet. Not only that, but Terry ended up giving them the golden buzzer.
Okay. Boy, you said there's nothing but talk going on.
Yep.
But it's time to make something happen right now. Move me to this point right now.
Number 1. Roberta Batalla. This audition was of a 10-year-old girl singing. She sang Shallow by Lady Gaga. Immediately after singing, it was very clear that she was extremely talented. Not only was her voice amazing, but it was insanely mature. If you didn't know that she was 10, you would think she was 20 just by hearing her voice. After singing, all 4 judges and the entire audience were on their feet. Not only did Simon seem to adore her talent, but Sophia actually seemed to agree, as she actually gave her the golden buzzer. And deservingly so. It's clear that she was insanely talented.
This moment is unbelievable. That wasn't you singing, was it?
That was our list of 10 best performances that took Simon off of his feet. What did you think of the list? Which performance was your favorite? Let us know in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching Film Focus.